But we do know, and what I would like to say is that all Americans have the right to basic health care. And for anyone who disagrees with that, I'd say look at a Flint, Michigan parent whose child is ailing from the water crisis. Look them in the eye and tell them that. Americans have the right to basic health care.
Madison, is it right that critics came after her so hard, so quickly? She is entitled to her own opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think so many people are forgetting about the fact that even as Miss USA, she has the right to freedom of speech. And when we talk about what she said, another thing we need to look at is diversity, which was highlighted a lot last night at Miss USA. And of course, diversity should not stop at the way someone looks on a stage. Diversity of thought and opinion are also very important. For so long, for so many years, so many pageant girls have been plagued with the stigma of being pretty and not smart. And we have so many girls, most of them, who obviously do not fit this stereotype. She is an amazing example of someone who doesn't fit this stereotype. And I think that people should respect the fact that just because she has a different opinion from them doesn't mean it's wrong. Also, last time I checked in this country, healthcare hasn't become a fundamental right. To obtain the status of this type of right is something like education. And so she even if we don't assume, what you were talking about before, she still was correct in what she was saying.
Shantae, let's talk about the other heat that she got. She didn't label herself. In fact, she refused to label herself a feminist. Does this not go right back to she has the right to label herself anything she wants? She can be a strong, smart, sophisticated woman and doesn't have to call herself a feminist if she doesn't want? Or is that a departure somehow working against, female unity?
I'll agree. One of the great things about being in this country is that we have the right to freedom of speech, and she can state her opinions and label herself the way that she would like to. But at the end of the day, I want to once again go back to the fact that she was probably put on the spot and a lot of her words are misconstrued. I want to believe that, so I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt again. I know that she's a nuclear scientist.
Hold on a second.
Wait, excuse me, let me finish. I know she's a nuclear scientist. Numbers and data are her game. I'm sure that she knows that men and women are still not equal in the gender gap when it comes to pay. However, she meant that she wants to be equal as far as contribution that men and women give to the workplace, then that's great. But like I said, numbers and data is her game, so I hope that she knows that the gender gap in pay is still $1 to the 80 cents. 80 cents to the dollar that a man makes.
Without a doubt. While numbers and data might be what she does for a living, she is a pageant woman. She just won Miss USA. So should we take her words and need to give her the benefit of the doubt? Clearly, she has been rehearsing, auditioning for months, if not years. Maybe it's okay to take her at her word.
Like I said, let's give her a chance. It hasn't even been 100 days yet, so let's give her a chance to just kind of get settled into the job before we try to make it a political witch hunt. There are other people in this country who've been on the job for 100 days, and they're actually failing. So let's give her some time to kind of settle into the job and get her bearings.
Madison, do you want to weigh in there? I mean, she just won last night in terms of let's let this woman enjoy, this great honor that she won and give her a moment.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's quite ridiculous that people are, taking issue with the fact that she shouldn't have said that. I think she should say whatever she feels and whatever she thinks, regardless of how many people agree with her. And she wasn't talking about equal pay for equal work. What she was talking about was equal opportunity. And women are guaranteed equal opportunity in this country by the United States Constitution. Let's also keep in mind things like when we talk about running for office, it's not that women don't win as often as men. It's that women do not choose to run as often as men. And so these are maybe some of the things that she was referring to as well. And of course, on that panel last night of judges, there was not just liberals, there was not just conservatives, there was a mix of judges with all different political backgrounds and views. And so I think it was really great to see that they came together and really recognized her as the winner, because I think she really stood out among an amazing group of contestants last night.
Well, congratulations to her, and thank you both for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing more women run for office and more women take senior executive positions across corporate America. Ladies, thank you so much. Have a great day. That's going to do it for me for the hour. I'm going to turn now to my colleague and friend, Nicole Wallace. It is time for Deadline White House.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Wallace.